sadly, it is our last day or full day in the Cotswolds. We leave and go to, I don't see anything coming, London tomorrow and fly out on Thursday. We forgot to praise the Kingham Plow restaurant, which was super, super good. Probably one of the best meals we've had since we've been here. Super friendly staff, but the food was amazing, and we're ready to eat that back at home. We had 8-ounce, ribeye, perfect ribeye, and then with peppercorn dressing on it, and then we had Defender, and then we had watercress with a really cool lemony dressing on it, and it came with fries, and then we had a rhubarb chips, not fries, and then we had a rhubarb creme brulee, which was absolutely amazing, and it was all fun to be able to just walk straight to the pub. So now we're headed to
300 yards at the end of the road, turn right onto A436.
We're turning right onto A436 to go to Whichford Pottery, and I am going to somehow figure out how to pack a rhubarb forcer in my suitcase.
We're turning on A436.
A436. I don't know what I said.
Chipping north.
Headed towards Chipping Norton. And to look and see if we can find another church. We are the church hunters, I would say. Kevin is in tree hutter's heaven right now. He wants the green one. I thought he said Cinnabon, and he said Cinnabog.
Cinnaboggan.
Cinnaboggan. I don't know what that is. That's that green thing up there. So just because I took him away from the U.S. and away from cutting trees doesn't mean he doesn't stop talking about cutting trees.
I wanted to see him.
Cute little place. Definitely should have worn different shoes. Wow. Can you hear the birds? Cottage. So these pots are actually made right here on site. Hello, how are you?
All right, and you?
I am good. Cold, but good. Indeed.
The store's only closed to keep it slightly warmer.
Understandable.
We've been here before.
No, ma'am. We're from the U.S., so this is our first time. Yes. Look at these. So we're going to get to see them make some pots. I said we're going to get to see them make some pots. I love the foxglove. That is so cool. Little. Alright, so I might be able to fit this size in my carry-on. Wrap it up really good. I like this one, actually. Really like that one. A little birdie house. So cute. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. Be interesting to know. Because you can't find these at home. You can't find stuff like this at home. So, it's just so amazing. Gosh, I'm in love. That's a big pot. Wow, it's huge. Little chickens. Cute little houses. That's exiting the. It says please close the gate, but it's propped open, so we won't. It's pretty cool that the percentage of the sales of these pots go to the local nursing hospice home. Some pretty color during the winter. Oh, it says staff only. It says no entry, staff only. Hun? The sign says no entry, staff only. What were you asking for? What were you saying? Oh, yeah. Who'd have thought? And that's not like. It's mixed. Interesting.
Real experience in a proper workshop environment. We get visitors come out here.
Yeah, and
Film was loaded yesterday and it's just finished firing. So we'll be cool enough to take the pots out tomorrow. So it's 3 days.
Cool.
After they dry, they turn to red.
It's yes, in the firing, it's a natural sort of burning up the outside. So I'll just show you where to go and then I'll just go back to
awesome.
So it's a very long building and you can go to all parts and
Okay.
nobody minds.
Okay.
But if you start by going down to the depth, or perhaps start in that
Okay.
room,
Okay.
and then they will have made a little passageway through.
No problem. Awesome. She said, this is how they start out. So are they not? They're in a soft stage at this point, I guess. Hey, kitty cats. I didn't do anything. How are you? Hi, how are you? Is it okay if we watch? Awesome. Starts out as this,
Yeah.
and everybody has their own shape.
Yeah, it's
Based off of whatever they're-
list. Each pot has its own shape, weight, size, and then just crack on and get in the zone. And before you know it, it's dark out.
That's cool. How many pots do you make a day typically?
Of this, probably do like 30,
Wow.
35 would be about. Putting out in your body at the same time.
That's so cool. You make it look so easy, and I know it's not.
They're too soft because the weather's been very damp and very cold.
Okay.
So she's just speeding up the process so that we can then start to decorate them. So Em's putting the lovebird design on. And we literally hold it on the outside of the pot and then push the wall of the pot into the mould to get the plant.
And then just clean it up?
Yeah, that's fettling. That's what she's doing at the moment.
That's cool. Thank you.
That one's bows.
Uh-huh.
sign next door, so whoever's thrown the pot, everybody has their own mark.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so it was Ruby previous one, so mine's now on.
That's cool. Can I?
So every pot can be traced back to whoever.
Yeah.
If it goes wrong, they know who to come to.
Aw. I think once it leaves here, it's on their own, right?
So yeah, then that one here, and I think depending on the size of the pot,
Mm-hmm.
anything up to 2 weeks to dry. We've got the basket weave ones down the end.
Okay.
They take the longest, and then obviously the size depends on things. We do normally have a drying room, which
See what the like kind of bring in the clay in, tip it into like a plunger down, which mixes it with water, trace it down into like a slurry, like a slip.
Okay.
And that will mix it for a couple of hours, and then it goes through a series of sieves, and pumps along this black pipe.
Oh.
Now the top sieve has got 20 holes per square inch, and the bottom one's got 40 holes per square inch. It's very fine, and it's like little, like all these little bits that you don't want, it's waste, like all the little stones. That's quite gritty. And a good liquid clay goes into that trough, into this storage tank here, which that goes another 6 feet below ground level, so don't dive in.
Don't drop my phone.
So yeah, so it's a bit like melted chocolate, but it doesn't taste like it, unfortunately. So that's all nice, smooth liquid clay. Now we need to take a certain percentage of water back out, which is what this machine does, the filter press. So at the moment we're 3/4 of the way of unloading it, the sheets of clay. So when we finish, I'll have to cut that off in a minute. So between each metal plate, it's pumped in this side. There's a lot of pipes and pumps in this room to move the liquid about. So it's pumped in through, and it'll come up through the centre here, through the hole of liquid clay. And if I just slide this back, you'll see a sheet of clay.
Oh wow.
There it is, the nail of the sheet of clay.
Mm-hmm.
It might fall on the floor, so I'll push that back. And the liquid clay comes in, and it goes through. The water will pass through the facing cloth, the backing cloth, and it's got grooves in the steel plate. You can see the marks on there. And then the water comes out these little holes here, what I call pencils, and it's clean water.
Mm-hmm.
And then the clay particles form in here into like a sheet of clay. And then we'll take it out onto the trolley, and we'll plug it. That's what I'm doing here. So we actually handle the clay 5 times before it actually gets anywhere near on the Ferris wheel. I'll just cut this off.
Yes, yes. You do what you need to do.
We're storing it here for about 6 weeks. And when the trolley's want the clay, we'll run it through this plug mill, which has got a round outlet, and it comes through on this spaghetti plate, which breaks it down into small little bits, and it gets the air sucked out of it. So when I cut that off, it's nice and smooth, there's no pockets of air in it, and hopefully the trolley can make some nice pots with it. So yeah, so it's a lot of handling, I'm going to say, a lot of times down here.
Where does this go after it's...
Pardon?
Those came out of there.
It's come out, I'm putting it in here.
Oh, okay.
So it's coming out to square blocks, so now we need to stack it. And then for about 6 weeks time, we're going to use some of this clay, what I'm doing now. I'm doing it through that machine. So all that over there is actually aging.
Okay.
And you said it ages for 6 weeks?
Yeah, about 6 weeks will be continued, yeah. So it's always nice to have a stockpile of clay in there. So you can do it just all sorted.
Oh, my word. That is so funny. Hi, how are you? Is it okay if we watch?
I had to bring my wife back.
How are you?
Bit of a cold at the moment.
No, I understand.
Suffering in silence.
Oh my goodness. That's so amazing. Now, did you carve all of that?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
So our founder, he designs all the molds.
Okay.
So this is done in the mold.
Okay.
I can show you.
You just clean it up, make it pretty.
Pretty much. Yeah. because they never come out
Perfect.
very well. So yeah. So
Oh, don't stop what you're doing. You're okay.
That's fine. I need a break anyway.
Need to move around.
Yeah. So this is the mold for this green lady.
If someone was on your plane,
So it comes in like 3 bits.
Oh wow.
you would get your phone out.
So he would have made a like a perfect, like all of these molds. He would have made a perfect cast of all the different shapes or what have you that you wanted to do.
Oh wow.
And then,
It's in a lot of parts.
yeah, so you've got all the detail.
The little plates and cups. They're pretty. Guess this may be the. Oh, that was the type pot I was looking for. Was the one with the flute, because you can't find them at home.
So these are, I guess, all way.
Yeah, to go in. Look at the little cottage thing. Friend's cottage. Right. Yeah. Well, Connecticut and. Okay, so our visit to Whichford Pottery was absolutely amazing. We're headed to the coffee shop now, but they are the friendliest people that are so passionate about everything they do, about showing you the process. And I cannot say how enjoyable and amazing and heartfelt it was. Probably talking
You don't
to.
feel bad paying for
Yeah,
the prices. And
definitely.
actually,
They're not
the
expensive.
prices aren't bad after you see the process and what they go through and the craftsmanship. And each one of them stamp every pot as to which potter made it,
Yeah,
decorated it, and all that.
but even still, the prices, even if you don't know the story behind it, the prices are really good. But the story behind it is absolutely amazing. And they are the nicest people ever, I think, ever. So definitely would make a trip for no other reason other than to see how the pots are made. This is a little winter garden, kiln shed. We're not going in there, but somewhere lives some farm life, maybe. Pretty little sustainability, harvesting their water. Doesn't look like. Oh, I'm slipping in mud. I don't know that it is. Is it open? It's warm. And it doesn't look like the cafe's open. Nope. Maybe next time. It's not open today. Maybe next time I can take a pottery class. I'm not sure. I think Kevin will come sit and watch, but I would love to come. They have different pottery classes where you can actually learn how to throw clay and make pots. That is a lot of pots. Another beautiful church. So we are at St. Michael's in Chipping Norton, I believe is where it's at, but it is right around the road from Whichford Pottery. It looks so big in the picture, but not so big in real life. This old building. Yeah, it's probably a situation where they get knocked off or damaged or removed somewhere along the line and they don't know where to go. I'm gonna go up. see what year are these. Can't read them. Can't get close enough to read them. Okay, I'm heading. So yes, St. Michael's Church, Whichford of Whichford. Okay, so not Chipping Norton, but Whichford. Let's see if I can open the door. Another beautiful pipe organ. Beautiful windows. So they have a deer. Beautiful. And then little cottage garden. It's a really cute greenhouse. A recent loss. A beautiful piece of land. So what's amazing is how many footpaths they have for the public just to walk everywhere. (1917) 1905 to 1926. Not sure how long this one's been here. It has to be quite a while. The ground is caving underneath. Working on this house right beside the church. It's massive and beautiful. So it is actually the Whichford house. It is grand in their little carriage house. Oh, my hands are so cold, it doesn't want to hold the phone. Adorable thatch roof. Oh. Another beautiful house. I'm in love with this house. It is adorable. It's a landscape. This is adorable. I love this. Love this little climbing fun, whatever it is. Lots of mistletoe.
That only grows when the
Trees.
trees are hay.
Yeah.
If you see mistletoe, it's dying.
Such beautiful houses. Pear Tree Cottage.
All these little cottages are cute.
I know.
I don't know if it's like
Another little hut garden trolley car. That is so cute.
like a little yard.
That's what Abby used as hedging. So adorable. Oh my gosh. That was part of the way to the Whichford Pottery, which we saw. The old vicarage. It's cute. This is the Church of Chipping Norton.
Arrive at St. Mary's Church.
St. Mary.
Arrived.
So this is St. Mary's of Chipping Norton. Wow. Some old ones there. It is way colder when you walk in. This is massive. It looks. I know, it really didn't look this big. Beautiful limestone. Registers. I don't think they keep it very warm. This is the old wood. Children's area. It really is way taller than it looked. I said it really is way taller than it looked. There's the pipe organ. Mm-hmm. Pulpit. Okay, let's see. Thomas Rickards. Gent Elizabeth and daughter Edward Vines. $1579. These stained glasses are just amazing. And the pipe organs. I'd love to hear them play. It's like, where do you choose to sit for service? It's like, where do you choose to sit for service? I just wonder what it does. Right. This is just... Definitely did not look that tall. Beautiful. Oh, it's lovely. Super old. So chilly. Another doorway in. It says has so many doorways in. Well, another town and another church visited. It's absolutely amazing. They're cold, but they're beautiful. It's another town and another church visited. Again, this was at Chipping Norton. Do you hear the birds? They sound so beautiful. They're so prominent. That's what's crazy is it's just... Beautiful sound. Beautiful church. So that is another town and another church visited. And again, this is Chipping Norton. Such a beautiful sound the birds are. Love hearing the birds, love seeing the countryside. Gonna miss this place. Definitely gonna miss this place. Now the church road. Everywhere's church road. All Saints Church. This is All Saints Church. And what town is this? What town is this? Church Hill. Such a cute little place. So I want to bring all these houses. See that one back there? I want to bring all these houses home to the US. It's absolutely amazing. And the churches. If I was a millionaire, the church I would build. Oh my gosh. We have horses. You don't see them a lot in the Cotswolds, actually. Interesting how the moss is growing all along the stone. It's pretty. Let's go. Don't think we're going to be entering this today. Wow. Not sure what that goes to. Our last look at Dalesford and last coffee/breakfast at Dalesford. It is a sad day. And of course it is starting to drizzle, so we are very, very sad to be leaving. We would like to take it all home with us. Yeah? Do you agree? One more church to visit before we leave. Can you get in there? Really, really tall. Wow. It's sad that there's a house right directly in the front door. It's Parish Church of St. George of Browse. Doesn't say what year. Huh? Some newer headstones. Working on the bell tower. Oh wow. Amazing. That's cool. They have a replica. Little kids' play station, playing area. That is so cute. That is so Not sure what goes. Maybe that goes to the bell tower. String for ringing. That's the tower there. Cool. All the carrots. Pipes running all along the floors. Interesting. That's beautiful. Beautiful pipe organ. One of these days that we come, we're gonna have to actually bundle up and go to the church just to hear the pipe organs and the service. Whew. Wow. Chairs carved into the wall. I wonder how old that tapestry is. That is so neat. Yeah. It's awesome. I mean, that's some really good work. How cool is this? It is very cold, obviously. Amazing carving. Yeah. Hello. I don't know where we are because we've taken on so many back roads. And we found a little waterfall. It's so cool. I don't know if it's a natural spring or what it is, but it's really pretty. And the cutest little building. Nice little gate. Lateral edge building. Cute little house. The car that is, the car people are not gonna like us. Medieval town back there. At the boxing hair. So whatever's close to there is where we were. Headed to London. Back at Kingsley because we had one more thing to pick up, but I wanted to show you all the cool old cars that are here. It's Kingsley Cars and Coffee, and they have a lot of really cool old cars. I have no idea what any of them are. MG. So cute. Wow. Super cool. most of my rim cheese. Yep. Pretty cool. Inside, I don't think I showed you this one before. It's pretty cool. Not too bad for a little car spot. We have a chicken schnitzel, I think is what it's called. Looks pretty good. On the road again. Kingsley, that chicken schnitzel was so amazing. It had fried chicken breast that was seasoned, and then fried potatoes underneath, which were super crispy. And then on top of it was arugula, aioli, Parmesan aioli, and Parmesan cheese. So it was absolutely amazing. Another food that we need to try making at home. We're just getting gas now, filling up the car, and then we're headed to London if we don't find somewhere else to stop on the way. So we have a very tiny room at this hotel. I can't remember what the name of it is. I will.
The Beaumont.
Kevin said it. The outside looks like an insane asylum, and but it was actually a Catholic boys boarding school. Bathroom's really pretty. I like the colors. They're nice. And it's cutely decorated though. It's just small, and you can actually see through the bathroom door there. So it's no. So you can see everything in the bathroom. I'm not sure the point of that. Sadly, that's just not cool. But anyway, Kevin is now relaxed. And we look like we have a wheelchair with our luggage. There's nowhere really to put luggage. Lots of artwork. Headed to the restaurant and the chapel. Just really cool artwork everywhere. So this is the chapel in the hotel. And they use it for party rooms, receptions. You can get married here. Very pretty. Very intricate ceiling. Little areas over here. Looks like it could be a club. It is cold. Really just don't have the heat on. So we're passing Windsor Castle. We just came. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea it was that big. Oh my gosh. Like,
That's crazy.
that is insane.
Look at that.
And it keeps going.
It's like a city up there.
Wow. Oh. We go around. Oh my word.
Well, if you jump that wall and run over there, you'll be over here for a while.
Oh my gosh. Look at
Wow. Like, nothing ever
this. I've never
Gives
seen
you-
anything like this.
an idea how big this place is.
Now that if we brought the kids, this would have to be something we take them to.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this tower.
It's neat over here.
And just walking around this.
Yeah. It's still going.
area. It's taxes.
No stopping.
It's taxes.
Mm-hmm. There's some nice places. It's a cute little area. We're leaving. We're officially leaving.
Without some things.
Yes, without my $30 lotion because TSA confiscated it. So it is a rainy day. It is super rainy out, and it is snowing in Georgia from what we hear. It is definitely snowing at home in Virginia. Somebody else said it was snowing in Georgia. So it's going to be a fun flight, and hopefully we will get home at the time we're supposed to tonight.
Late.
Late.
That's what time
We're supposed to get home at 8:32.
Our boarding doors now closed.
Late.
They continue to hold the device. Respond if they are sent to the airplane.
He's money.
Federal
He hasn't had
regulations
enough
prohibit the
coffee.
use of cellular networks during
So because of the weather, we actually got to see a lot of landmass as we were flying. We stayed really low, and so we got to see a lot of things like ice, glaciers, landforms that you don't normally get to see. And it was just really, really cool. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.